all those that were wondering when Ryan Poles was going to make the big move, that big move just happened as Ryan Poles trades for Keenan Allen. We're going to talk about it, break it all down. I'm out of breath. I just came from doing Chicago Bulls Central. We're going to talk about it all and more right after this.
Into Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, Bears fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. I'm the host here, Haize, but more importantly, you guys can follow the channel at Chi Bears Central on every social media platform we happen to be on. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. The Chicago Bears have traded for Keenan Allen for only a fourth-round pick. He's on the wrong side of 30 technically. 31 years old. He comes from the similar system that the Chicago Bears are running. When you look at it, every single year of his career, basically over 1,000 yards receiving when he's fully healthy. Last two seasons, he's missed 4 and 7 games over that time, but 7 touchdowns last season, even though he missed 4 games. This is a big-time wide receiver to pair with DJ Moore that the Bears went out there and aggressively got. Now, here's what I'm going to say to that, and people may not like this, but this to me signals that the Bears are absolutely trading that they're the number one overall pick. I've said it. I've been waiting to see exactly where the moves were going to sit at. This feels like that type of move. This is a move that's going for it, right? We've talked about it, waiting to see when Ryan Poles was going to make that move that kind of gave us an inclination of what way they were going to go. Now you pair Keenan Allen with DJ Moore. You have 2 standout wideouts there. You could still get you another wideout in this draft. You can go defensive end with that number 9 overall pick. But I do think with Ryan Poles even giving up another pick in this draft, right? I believe it is in the 2024 draft that this pick is coming from. Keenan Allen, who didn't want to take a pay cut or restructure to stay with that Chargers team, ends up now being traded to the Chicago Bears, who jumped in on it and got the deal done to bring in the wide receiver to this team. Come on, Steve-O, give it to him, bro. DJ Moore and Keenan Allen on the same team for a 4th-round pick, bro. Can't even hear you. I don't even have my headphones on. Bro, how you feeling, brother?
I'm lit. If anybody know me as a person, y'all know how much I rock with Keenan Allen. But one thing I like about it, everybody gonna complain about the age. We need it. We are a super young wide receiver core. DJ is the oldest one at 26 years old.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes down to it, if we started today, our number 2 wide receiver is Tyler Scott. We had to make some moves, like we said last live. We had to make some moves. And to get one of the best wide route running, best feet, best hands in the league, like this dude is almost as much of a guaranteed first down as I've ever seen in the league.
Yeah.
Got the measurables, got everything. We've seen what he's done and dominated throughout all these years as a Charger. So it's Poles,
Poles is cooking. Poles is cooking.
I didn't even know he was an option, bro.
Poles is cooking. So I see somebody ask what his contract is. So he only has 1 year. 2024 is the last year left on his deal. It's $18 million. But here's the thing. It's all non-guaranteed money in the last year of this deal. Meaning that if he comes in, let's say something does happen in training camp. Let's say the worst happens and Keenan Allen gets hurt in training camp. The Bears can cut that salary cap, and then they would carry a dead cap, yes, of $11 million. But again, it's fully non-guaranteed. So, yeah, this is a win-now move. He's 31 years old. In the last year of his deal, he's going to be looking to prove some things. This is a win-now move. Period. It gives you a true number 2 wide receiver. You could still draft you a wide receiver at number 9 if they fall there. And on top of that, it gives you kind of a transition year to where that new wide receiver, if you draft one, can naturally progress into that full number 2 over the course of a season without having to rely a whole hell of a lot on a rookie wideout. It's so much that this does. Giving up a 4th-round pick to get this type of deal, this type of player in, this is a win-now move. This is a knockout move by Ryan Poles, the one that a lot of people what I kept saying the last 3 90s I've talked about is that it's been a lot of jabs made by Ryan Poles, but wait for it. The uppercut is coming. This is the uppercut to pair Keenan Allen with DJ Moore. That we haven't had that type of wide receiver firepower in 15. So what was the last time? Like when was the last time we had this type of firepower?
Alshon and what's his name? Brandon Marshall.
Brandon Marshall.
Last
Yeah,
time.
that's it. That's it.
That was the
6'2",
last time.
211 pounds. That big target that, like you said, is a guaranteed first down. He takes the top off the defense. He averages 11.6 yards per reception for his career. This is a big move. There are some questions about health over the last 2 years. I don't want to act like it's perfect. There's some big questions about his health overall.
Oh, for sure.
But this is a big move by Ryan Poles, period.
Bro. Like I said, it was desperately leaning. Like I said, we do not have, besides DJ, there is no real wide receiver threat besides that. This dude is the ultimate threat. Like I said, he ain't physically wise, he ain't the same Keenan Allen that we all thought, but them hands are forever certified. His drop, he don't drop many balls. Pause. But y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. But he don't drop many balls. His catch radius is crazy. And even though he's 31, even though he's not the same physically, he is still damn athletic for his age. And he's still able to pack a punch no matter what you do. And to be honest, he's still able to take the top off the defense in certain situations when you put him again, certain situations. So I love this move. Like, I did not think this dude was even a thought of. I didn't even think about this man. And this goes to show you, once again, y'all don't know shit that's going on.
And just to put this in perspective again before C-Dub talks, this move was made possible by the fact that the Chargers wanted to restructure Keenan Allen's contract to kind of get some money down and to give them a little bit more extra money. Because he did not want to do that, that opened up an opportunity for him to be moved. The Bears slid right on in there. This is not a deal that anybody had talked about. They get to trade for Keenan Allen. Add to that, C-Dub, going to throw to you on this one. Me and Steve have already talked about it. This feels like a win now move. This feels like a move, meaning the Chicago Bears, especially since they gave up yet another pick, meaning that they're probably going to get a haul for their number one overall pick. How you feeling, brother?
Oh, I just feel so terrific right now, dude. Could you just imagine DJ Moore on one side and Keenan Allen on the other?
Yeah.
1,243 yards last season, 108 receptions. Wait a minute. Could you imagine Cole Kmet at the tight end? Wait a minute.
Wait. Who we just got as well? Hold on. We have look at the 12 and 13 sets. You got DJ Moore, you got Keenan Allen, you got Everett, you got Cole Kmet, you got freaking Swift in there. You can put Khalil Herbert in there. You can put Roshan Johnson in there.
That's crazy.
And then,
bro,
talk about the defense. This is a playoff defense already last year. It's only going to improve.
Yeah,
it's win now time. It's win now time. I'm sorry. I'm not going to add anything else to the argument right now, but I'm telling you, this move right here,
I'm going to piss y'all off, and I don't even care.
Do it, Steve. I ain't doing it. I ain't going to do it. Go.
Yeah, I know what jersey Keenan Allen wear, right?
I didn't even think about that. Keenan Allen sure as fuck wears number 13.
You petty Steve.
But yeah, but still, like I said, even Ian Rappaport threw it out there. Is this another sign for Caleb? It sure can be.
It can be. It absolutely can be.
And this is the exact type of signing I will want next to Caleb. He done did it all. He done seen it all. And he done did it with multiple type of quarterbacks. From good to great to bad. Mm-hmm. And like I said, he's a surefire first down. You got two surefire first down. So whatever decision you go with the quarterback, you Gucci. And
granted,
go ahead.
No, and granted, I am saying what I think this means, but granted, as I like to shoot straight and give both sides of it, this is a good move regardless of who your quarterback is, because if the Bears are still taking Caleb, you have eliminated every bit of the problems that Justin Fields stepped into as a rookie quarterback. You have all your weapons now. You have a way more solid offensive line. Still not perfect. We still got some holes there, but you have eliminated almost every single one of the limitations that Justin Fields had when he started off. So again, as we've said, and in fairness, this is a good move, regardless of what Brian Poles is doing as a quarterback, because your quarterback is coming into an amazing situation to where they are going to have the weapons, the protection, and the offensive coordinator now that you can trust that development. So go ahead, Steve.
Oh my God.
No, go ahead, Doug.
Hey, bro, could you imagine the things that Waldron can do on the offense side of the ball, bro, with all of these weapons, bro? Pick and choose how you want to get destroyed on the football field. Now, now we're gonna be looking at that number 1 pick and what Ryan Poles is gonna do with it. I still think it's a tough decision for him right now. I still think it's tough. Oh man, this is just really exciting for me.
Now here's the thing. Taking another pick off the board, right? People were already questioning the Bears having 5 picks. You're now going into this draft with 4 picks. The question that I have to ask you, C-Dub, as you're still talking, is if Caleb is the pick. We know what's going to happen if you trade the number 1 overall pick. You're getting tons of picks back. I think when you pair what this trade is with what Washington did, I'm sorry, putting those puzzle pieces together, it seems like they are naturally now in a place to make a trade together. But in fairness, if this is not what they're doing, how can, because this is a $20 million cap hit, even though he's only making $18 million. That's basically most of the Chicago Bears' rest of the cap space. Is 4 picks enough now to fill the rest of what we need on this team if Caleb is the pick?
I'm right with you, Drip. I do not think 4 picks is enough to fill what the rest we need for this football team. That's why I just don't want to crash out. Because if I crash out, I'm gonna be disrespectful. Yeah. And I don't want to do that. So go ahead, Drip.
No, I mean,
that's the thing. I'm still remain reasonable despite of what's going on. Like this decision don't mean nothing when it comes to the main decision. We still don't know what's going to happen. It can work for Justin. It can work for Caleb. And at the end of the day, that's what you should be happy with. Regardless of how long this decision is taking, how long what he said, and he ain't taking along what he gonna do for Justin or such and such, what they gonna do for Caleb. He's making sure that the shit Justin had to deal with, he don't have to deal with it if he coming in with a new quarterback. And that's what y'all should want. He's building up the team the right way. I told some of y'all, he's not gonna make that swing until he's ready to do so, and until it makes sense. And still, this is not even the biggest swing he can make. This man got a steal for a 4th round.
Man, bro, I want to say it, bro. We don't want to be petty.
Bro, just say, like, again, we're fair. We talk about everything here. You can say your opinion. We don't do what some other channels do. We don't try to present our opinion as facts. We like to talk about the facts, talk about our opinion, and then talk about both sides of it. You go ahead, bro. Go with how you feel, man.
Here it is. I think it all lands up. Just what Drip just said. You've seen the moves that Washington made. You've seen how many draft picks the Bears are devoid of. We still need to fill multiple holes on this football team. Most of the money is gone, especially with this last deal with Keenan Allen. Just like Drip said, I think we trading down that number 1 pick. I'm almost certain.
I don't want to say it either, but to me, my whole opinion on it, and everybody knows I'm cool with either or, but I've always stayed packed on it. I looked at the football sense. I don't care what nobody else is saying. I'm not listening to everybody else. Once we signed Simo, I've already stayed pat that it's 50-50 Justin is staying, because I knew immediately the whole scheme is not changing. Especially when we brought in Shane, I'm like, okay, that's something else that they just did to where he don't have to do much. All he got to do is add on his passing packages. Because the run scheme is good. We good. Simo got that down. It's the reason why we've been one of the best running teams the last 2 years. But when he add his passing on top of that, and then, for example, that quarterback we just signed who knows all the language, the language, everything, going to have that headset on. Once again, regardless of who the quarterback is, it's going to be cold. But if we talking about what makes sense from a football situation, Pose ain't going to no damn draft with 4 picks.
4 picks, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna say too much. I'm gonna sit back and see what happens because we could very well get him. But based off the tendency of Pose, I think he might trade that pick.
And the thing is, and like I said, I want to be fair and talk about all the scenarios, right? Is that we know that Pose is probably like going into this draft with 5 picks. With what they did, I was like, okay, 5 picks could be enough. Right now, they took care of a lot. I still think they still need an edge. We still need some more depth on that offensive line. I would still love to get a center in there as well. You know, those did I say edge? I meant to say edge if I didn't. But 4 just it seems weird, right? But I again, to talk about it from all sides and be fair, is that if the Bears are going to draft Caleb at number 1, that means they're probably going to move Justin, which they're going to look for a pick back from Justin. Maybe opportunity presents itself to trade back from number 9 and get a couple of more picks there. So it's not that they only have to trade the number 1 overall pick to get more picks. We know, listen, Khalil Herbert maybe could now be expendable as well with getting Swift. Maybe you look to move Khalil Herbert, maybe to get a pick there as well. So Pose has some maneuvers that he can absolutely do if it just comes down to just wanting more picks in this draft. That's another thing in the flexibility he built in with who he signed so far. So I just want to talk about that in fairness from every aspect and every standpoint, is that there are other avenues that Pose can do to get more picks in here if that's his goal. So I just wanted to talk about that from that aspect a little bit. But like I said, a personal opinion with kind of reading the tea leaves, not just with the Bears are devoid of picks. The Washington Commanders, who we know really covet trying to get Caleb Williams there, traded their starting quarterback and got more picks. So if they were to make a deal, and it doesn't mean that they could be trading with one of the other teams to move up, but it seems like there's some natural overlap to where 1 + 2 = 3 a little bit sometimes. So we'll see what happens with that. And, we'll continue monitoring. And like Steve-O said, at the end of the day, it's about Pose getting the decision right. And that's what every Bears fan should want. You can have your feelings on what you want to see the team do. But at the end of the day, if he makes the right decision, whether it's Justin, whether it's Caleb, whatever it is, and it gets it right, and the Bears get to the place that we all want them to be as fans, if you're sitting there still mad that they didn't do what you want to do, you got to question yourself on if you're really a fan of the team. And that's the biggest part in this. If the Bears trade Justin, even though I want to see them keep Justin, but Caleb comes in here and he does what needs to be done, and this team goes to the place where I want to see the team go, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be thinking about Justin Fields, just like I ain't thought about Roquan since he left, and I loved
Yeah.
C-Dub, what was our phrase the start of last season? Pay that man when it came to Roquan.
For sure.
I was all on the pay the Roquan boat. Roquan got traded. It is what it is. Pose made a great decision in bringing in 2 linebackers that help flesh out the team. So it just comes down to every fan is going to have what they want their team to do. But sometimes you got to put that to the side and enjoy if the decision is right. That's the only thing that matters, regardless of what any of us want. So
this man Ryan Pose, man. This dude, he come from nowhere, dude. And you are right, dude. I'm gonna take whatever quarterback that stays here, but it gotta be win now, bro. This team it's becoming too stacked, and it's not finished, bro. Facts. It's not finished, bro. So
I'm scared to see this. I'm scared
Ryan Pose
to see this team after the draft, bro.
He is cooking.
I'm scared to see this team after the draft because y'all don't even know.
Bro,
y'all have no idea.
Pose has been cooking. Now we're gonna get to the super chats. Those have left super chats. I've pinned them all. We got them stored. I'm not gonna forget your super chats. Don't worry about it. I had to pin them because you guys are going off. Usually, sometimes we lose chats when it comes to that. Before we go to the super chats, though, fellas, any last thoughts on how does this move now kind of reframe your overall thoughts on the offseason so far?
I'll just be quick. I didn't think he was doing really well. I didn't think he was doing really bad. I just thought it was a regular offseason. There wasn't nothing too dramatic going on. But this right here puts it over the top, and I think he's cooking now. He's cooking, and he's not even done. So he cooking.
Those people that was
hold on, Steve. Shameless plug. We are 100 subscribers away from getting to 14,000. That is almost 4,000 subs gained since the last game of the season. There's 1,700 of y'all in here right now. Can we get 100 of y'all to hit the sub button? We've been providing breaking news content. We have done no less than 3 episodes a day since free agency opened. If we can get 100 of y'all to hit that subscribe button, we'll be eternally grateful. Once we get to 14K, probably at the end of the week, maybe by the draft, we're going to do a giveaway of some sorts. We're still going to work it out. But if we can get 100 of y'all to hit the subscribe button, get us to 14K on this live stream, I will love y'all internally. But go ahead, Steve-O.
What was the question you just asked him? Because you made me.
What was the question I asked?
Final thoughts.
I asked you if this move, how does this kind of reframe your thoughts overall on the free agency so far?
Yeah. I feel like for one, we could put to bed that notion of, he don't care about the offense. Last year he only did defense. He gave your ass a running back.
Yeah.
He gave your ass 2 tackles and a guard,
and tight end,
a center,
and
now you got a former ex wide receiver.
That's
going to be your number 2 now. So I don't want to hear nothing about he don't care about the offense. He did. He showed you this offseason. So at the end of the day, I told y'all, Poles know what he doing. And when the deal strikes that favors him most, he's going to pluck him out and he going to bring him here. And what's what? It's 9:50 Central Time, and he made that deal work. He don't care what time it is. He always working just like us.
He a dog. He a beast, dude.
Yeah,
he a beast. I got to get it to him, bro.
For sure. Let me go ahead and switch over to this. Steve, will do me a favor. I'm going to switch over to the pin ones. If we get any more super chats, pin them for me. So kind of monitor the chat for me. Let's get into this first one. This one's from Tyree. Says, don't forget to say Fields. Oh yeah, make no mistake about it. If they do hold on to Fields, that adds another dynamic weapon. And don't forget now with Fields having protection, I don't see St. Waldron running too many design run plays, but Fields now, if he's going to be the quarterback, has more reason to stay in the goddamn pocket and develop as that passing quarterback. So we got to see if that's going to come. But great point there, Tyrese, as well. We got CBP film says, hey, thank you for the super chat and supporting the channel, my brother. Says, hey, I'm going to bless you, brothers. This your boy CB, real Steve-O. Like I said, Justin is going to be QB1 and Poles is going to stick to what he said, and he's going to do right by Justin. Let's go. Get down or bear down. That's he said he wanted to do right by Justin. Everybody kind of took that to mean the trade. What if that meant by, hey, we're going to eliminate all these questions around all y'all? What if that's what that meant? We'll see, man. We'll see. Super chat. Can we just talk again about it being for a fucking 4th Chicago Bears Central? Absolutely, bro. CNI Plus says, C-Dub voice, winning time is now, bear down. That's a fact. Steve-O, I meant Storm, bro.
I'm trying to.
I swear Super chat. This makes sense when you see Poles handing out these cheap contracts. Wide receivers less of a need now. I expect a trade back from number 9 for an edge. No Marvin Harrison Jr., RO, or MN. I mean, hey, that's definitely a route to look at. I'm not here to say what's right or wrong because as we've seen now, you can't predict what Ryan Poles is going to do. Everything could look like he's going to go left, and the motherfucker's going to go right. That's just the way it is. Yeah. Smear 60, our little brother Smear 60 in the building says, trading Justin and 9 gets you 3 more picks, though. It could. Absolutely. It depends on how far you trade down from 9. Now, the question is the talent that the Bears are looking for, is that going to be lower? Which you could, right? A Jared Verse, who's projected to go in some mocks as low as 15th, could be there. You could trade down, get your edge that way. So there's definitely possibilities of getting more picks without trading the number 1 overall pick. That's absolutely a possibility. I won't be blind to my own desire and say that's not a case. It absolutely is a case. Way too tough. I think that is
rough,
way too rough.
Rough.
I'm old. I can't see. Thank you for the super chat. Says the Bears most desk trading down from the number 1 pick. Now we'll see. We will see.
Looking like it, bro.
Yeah. Marley says, imagine if JF1 had a team like this as a rookie. They got to give him a chance with real talent around him. Trade down Keenan Allen and MHJ on the outside and DJ in the slot. That shit is money. How you guys feel about having Keenan Allen, Marvin Harrison Jr., and DJ Moore if that were to happen? Scary.
Wait a minute. I didn't even think about that, Drip. They got a chance to get MHJ if they trade. Oh, my God. I can't talk. Go ahead. I can't do it, though. That's overkill.
Yeah. So that's an embarrassment of riches right there,
bro.
Gladiator Channel. Shout out to Gladiator Channel in the building. Says Poe still can drag Marvin Harrison Jr. if they trade the pick. Draft is what he meant. Yes, and at that point that would probably be the best wide receiver core the Chicago Bears ever had.
ever.
Yes. Absolutely.
Without
100%.
debate.
Easy.
Who without debate?
It will be the best wide receiver core in the North, in the NFC North, easily.
In the NFC.
Yeah, maybe in the NFC as a
NFC?
whole. I mean, when you look
Because
at it,
if you think about it, the duo is it 49ers?
49ers, you talk about Debo and my man.
Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah.
Well, alongside with Kittle. But like, even if we talking about that, we talking about DJ, we talking about Keenan, we're talking about Marvin alongside with Jared and Komet. That's
oh my god, that's crazy,
man. That's hey, you're talking about our offense literally went from us saying that we knew we had DJ Moore, we know we had Cole Kmet, and Khalil and Roshan, they did their thing right to a degree, but we went from that to literally looking at this. This is now one of the most talented offenses that the Chicago Bears have had in a decade. And you have a guy in Shane Waldron who does draw up his system. Like, of course, every system has its foundation, right? But he does also try to bring out the best talent, and he's going to do that in this one, man. Derek says, when the video started, you had the biggest Kool-Aid smile. I knew this was good news. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. This was one of those moments, and it doesn't happen a lot, where once I heard it, I stopped my live stream on Chicago Bulls Central to come over here. I've never done that before.
Ever.
15 minutes into what was supposed to be a 45-minute live stream, because we had to get this news out. So absolutely, Derek.
It was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. Ashton, the Assassin Lion, says, can we just talk again about it being for a fucking fourth pick? Chicago Bears Central, Bears Now by Chat Sports. Hey, listen, we're actual Bears fans. Love what Harrison, no slight to what Harrison has built over there. We would love to be able to build a platform that big, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But what we know, he's not an actual Bears fan. He's covering the Bears for a job. The difference between us and them are we live the Chicago Bears. Period. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
like it. I can't sleep if we lose, man.
Listen, ain't throwing no chairs on a live stream like I did last year.
Oh my God, Jarrell, you brought it back up,
bro.
Hey, you know how many times I slapped this mic?
Bro, that was
broke my head.
Most frustrating days of my life. How you have a 10-point lead in the fourth and still never mind. We're talking. We're on the break up. I'm not going to go into Manny Rice, Caleb at 1, and I'm still drafting Undonze at 9. Keenan Allen is 32 and can't stay healthy. I love Keenan Allen, but DJ Moore, Keenan Allen. I think we all kind of agree is that this can't just be the only thing you do with the wide receiver room, right? It's a great move, but he's on a 1-year deal. Maybe Ryan Poles does give him a 1 or 2 year extension because he made the trade and gave up a 4th round pick. But ultimately, you want to still bring in a wide receiver in this so that they can grow. And then by the time Keenan Allen is off riding to the sunset, and keep in mind too, I know that we just like to assume everybody's going to want to stay here. DJ Moore has 2 years left on his contract too. Yes. So you want to make sure you develop that next guy. So I still think that a wide receiver is coming is the play to come here as well. How long do you guys see Ryan Poles staying in Chicago? Hey, listen, he keep cooking like this.
Stay as long as he wants.
He gonna be here for 10, 15 years. Let's just be clear.
Especially if they start winning playoff games.
Yes. Yeah, that's sure. And I think people forget, like, typically, like up until recently, when you have this role that Ryan Poles have, most people have stayed there between a decade and 18 years. It was just only recently we kept switching GMs. Before that, and it's because the team wasn't having success. If Poles gets this team to being successful, he can stay as long as he wants. That's period.
So, plus he's shown that not only can he make us money, he can save us money, and he know how to make valuable moves within the draft. And that's the proper way to build a proper team in this current state of the NBA, in the NFL. So he keep making moves like this and it start transitioning to wins. He could be here for a decade plus.
Wow. I didn't even realize I said this. Somebody just left a comment. Do you realize, CW, you had to make the short that I said during the season, will Keenan Allen be a Chicago Bear next season? I didn't even remember saying that. I didn't
remember that neither. What?
That's crazy. This short was posted. Hold on. Wait a second. That's wild, bro. That's wild. I don't even remember saying this. This was posted. That's crazy, bro. That's wild.
What's the date?
I can't find it. I can't. Well, hold on. Let me. Where do you find?
Somebody go find that short.
Where do you find dates for shorts? I don't know. I'm looking at the short. I don't know where to find the date.
You on Studio?
It just says a year ago. A year
Oh,
ago.
okay. Oh my goodness.
That's crazy. I didn't even know I did that. So there you go.
Prophet Haize. Okay.
Profit.
Derek, when the video started, you already read that one.
Mhm.
Quentin, I think I already read this one too. I still hope they get either Malik or Odunze. I hope so too. I think we all kind of hope that as well.
Mhm.
Monsters of the Midway says, our offense and defense are about to be dangerous. Listen, that's another aspect that I see Dub talked about when he came in here. We already knew that we had the bones of a playoff defense. This offense weapons now, it's crazy, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy.
I'm so excited. Can we play tomorrow? Can they play tomorrow, bro?
Bro, I will change the captain start.
We
now.
already got a quarterback.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
Action Goals Fitness. Hey, thank you for the super chat, brother. We appreciate you, man. We get Marvin Harrison Jr. taking care of Justin big time. I mean,
that's a fact. He already is right now, to tell you. But
absolutely. Ashton again with another one says, what's Keenan's contract again? So it's $18 million for next season. That's the last year on his contract is $18.1 million. But the Bears portion of paying that, so correct me if I'm wrong, Steve, you probably know this. When you're looking at the base salary, but part of that is built in as was part of a signing bonus. So his base salary is 18 million, but the signing bonus of that was 11.6. Does that count towards
I
the cap?
don't think that the signing bonus affects us. I think we just the base salary, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Let me double check.
So that would mean 1 year. That's why I said that Ryan Poles consider that. I think that Ryan Poles may try to extend him for a year or two. I do think that could happen. Absolutely.
I think so too. Yeah, it makes sense.
Bearded Gamer with $1 super chat. Thank you for supporting the channel, my brother.
You, bro.
Active Goal says here, you hear any rumors on the trade with Justin Fields to the Eagles for edge rusher Sweat? I'm team JF1 all day though. I haven't heard that.
I haven't heard anything.
I did see something about the Bears trading Justin Fields to the Eagles for so he can be the backup there, but it wasn't by a major outlet, so I don't necessarily trust those reports, but it is what it is there, man. But man, this is crazy, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Cornelius with a great question. Great question. Real question. Y'all think y'all can beat the Packers or the Lions now?
Hell yeah.
I still gotta get through this draft because even though I like this signing, we still need some more wide receivers. Like I said, now it's just DJ Keenan. Do you really want Tyler Scott and Valles as your 3 and 4?
No,
I don't.
No, you right about that, bro.
So hopefully, that's why hopefully we could get a wide receiver in the first round, and we could get a wide receiver later on in the draft because we definitely need it.
That's a fact. Let's catch up on these 2 super chats. We got one from Dwayne says, looking forward to April 25th. Pose is on a mission. Pose is cooking this offseason, bro.
He is.
Pose is absolutely
cooking.
Hey, that jambalaya is flavored. He did let it sit for a second. Now it's rested. It's rested for the draft. And when this draft done, that means you can dig in.
Now, you know what that is? This is that. Listen, everybody loves a good gumbo, but people make gumbo one of 2 ways. You either got the light roux or you got the dark roux. Those that really know that dark roux is where the flavor at. He's cooking. He's making that dark roux right now. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is. Let's see. We got Elements MC says JF1 deserves some retaliation, get back for everything he went through so far. Keep him, build the team. I'm not against that.
I can't say nothing against that for real.
I can't.
Bro, by the way, we are 5 subscribers away from being at 14K. We got 9.
Hey, y'all the
realest, bro.
Just on this stream.
Hit
the 5
realest,
more,
bro.
y'all. I feel like a pastor now. Can we get 5? Can we get 5 of y'all to hit the subscribe button?
If we could just get 5 more people to stand up to God will bless you. And please.
Man,
if you trust him, he will bless you twofold. Can I get an amen?
Ashton, another one says, C-Dub, take that Bulls hat off. This is a Bear stream. Hey, he doesn't want to expose that ball. He got to keep that ball head warm, bro. Like, there's a Bulls logo on the back of the head, too. What are we
Oh, shit. Give me a second.
Bro, you good, man. We about to wrap the stream up anyway. I got to go do
man.
Locked On Bulls, man. But this is a great move by Ryan Poles, an unexpected one. We'll still be back live for the nightly at some point tonight as long as everybody can stay up. So make sure you guys stay tuned in.
I'm
Hit
up
that
now.
subscribe button. Hit the notification bell, man. Stay in tune with us, man. But I love you guys, man. Chi-Town up, Bear down. We the #1 spot for everything Chicago Bears related, and hopefully we've been proving that to y'all with our off-season coverage. This is our 6th episode today.
Wow.
Just keep that in mind.
It's
Sick
for y'all. It's for you
today.
guys. It's for you
So-
guys, bro.
Wait, somebody just said we got the 14. We
That's
at
14.
1427 now.
Oh, y'all the best, bro.
Crazy.
Y'all the best, bro. We
Thank
appreciate
y'all. We
all
appreciate
of
y'all
Crazy.
so much, man. That means the world, man. If y'all knew how hard these guys work to
This
be
guy.
here, man. And I appreciate you guys so much, man. And like I said, when we set out to build this, our tagline is the voice of the fans. We're not ESPN. We're not any other outlet. We are truly Bears fans first. And hopefully that you got, even if you don't always agree with us, you're not always going to agree with our takes. You can want Caleb, you can want Justin, but at a time where Bears fans are being divided, I really do hope that Chicago Bears Central can be a place where we can come together. We can disagree, but do so, and hopefully we cover both sides of things and we cover them well. Hold us accountable to that. We appreciate you guys for everything that you've meant to us, man. Last super chat from Keys. Says Marvin Harrison Jr. is getting drafted #1. I've been calling and standing on this on my lonesome. Call me crazy. I don't give a damn. Love y'all boys. #1 Chicago content. The only thing with that is that you can trade down and still get Marvin Harrison Jr. depending on where you trade down at. But I've said it. I've said this for a while. I've said it when I was over on Bleacher Report. I've said it here. Marvin Harrison Jr. is the only true generational talent in this draft.
Facts.
That and Bortles. I mean, not Bortles. Brock Bowers.
Brock, yeah, at a different,
Brock
yeah,
Bowers,
absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with
That's
that
a
too.
fact.
So we'll see. We'll be back in about an hour and a half for the nightly episode. We got a lot to talk about now and break down. So make sure you guys stay tuned in with this, man. Chi-Town up, Bear down. Love you guys. Peace, y'all.